Got a little basketball here. Slide in. Basketball. And we're gonna play some NBA, what it is. And since so Chicago Chargers. So it's all brief format. Brief format is talking crap. Sean want to do the Lakers. Whatever the troll likes. I'm saying, I can go sliders, and that's a little too much. Let's go 85, right? That'll be a little more generous, right? Mid range, 3.85. Lampsey says 90. Down in traffic, I get that at 98. I still want to try to duck. I don't know. Alright, let's just keep it at that. And let's save those settings. That's it, done. Okay, there we go. Let's go over here and turn up a little bit. Shackle of a nail. Let's play the Knicks. Let's just get away from the, actually, Jones Starks. Play the Knicks again. No, we played the Knicks already. Vernon Maxwell, Elijah Warren, Thorpe. I'm thinking, alright, I'm thinking late caught. Hardaway, Porter, Magic, Brownstein, Body, D5. Let's play this. Not doing me. That's me. Kurt, Cleveland, Paxson, Pistons. See how I D on this like this? And let's say, let's see from like nowhere. Frazier, look at all these people. Anyway, we just do that. So let's play a current team. And let's play, since he's weak, he can't play basketball because he's like 2 feet tall. Probably like that. Arms Cousins. Like Durant here. He's like right this guy right here. He's like the Oklahoma City Thunder. So let's play the Thunder.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent. And
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
85s. Put this on, cut the mustard, night, loser ass.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Ken Holland alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Chicago Bulls all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Robertson, the backcourt. And it's Adams at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Grant, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. What he's proud of is how well they're playing above the net. He said, I can forgive physical mistakes. Everybody misses shots. What bothers me are the mental mistakes. And I haven't had to get anyone's ear about that with this team. So that's pretty petty basketball, Kevin. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight.
As always, DA appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, we know they have shooters that can get hot. But you're right. It has to be an organized offensive scheme.
Count it. Good. Westbrook's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Left side, Jordan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
They double him with Jordan. Robertson kicks to Grant. Inside, here's Adams, and they call the foul. So he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate. A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Outside Pippen. Over George. Again, Chicago.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Here's Oklahoma City now. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
And so here is Chicago, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. The shot's good from Jordan.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Westbrook kicks to Grant to the wing on the left. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the dunk by Grant.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook kick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Westbrook against Armstrong. And here's Westbrook. He has 7. Shot clock at 3. Leaves it up and in on a nice reverse. Westbrook's got 9.
I like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook.
Beautiful, beautiful. And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Hammock, unleashing a little bit of chaos.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Schroeder kicks to Grant. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Paxson passes to Williams. Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Jordan.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And the Bulls with possession. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Thunder trailing by 3. Shooter kicks to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City. And good that time.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on him.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities or defensive rebounding for them.
Williams hits the bucket.
Yeah, that's one of his specialties. Just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
George with no one around. Carries it from 3-point range. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Williams inside. Grant on him. Jordan with it. Now defended by Grant. And it's good. 2 points. 15 points for Michael.
And good passing. Setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the inside. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Put on the bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it.
Jordan with the bucket.
Completely on his game, hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Westbrook, no good.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And that's smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The Bulls leading by 4 to the paint. Here's King. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Surveying the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
A 3 ball. Here's Adams and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Adams has got 11 points.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point lead at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Pippen is out there with Grant. That's Michael Jordan. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Cartwright in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside Westbrook. Outside for Jordan. For 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Westbrook.
He's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range. Westbrook is always stable.
And Pippen gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
After Robertson. Stolen away. Last break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Jordan nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the third. And it's Grant in the corner. And the dunk by Grant.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Jordan, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Adams. Morris comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Felton in for Russell Westbrook. George finds Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
That bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Felton the pass to Morris. And here's George. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. Purdue checked in for Bill Cartwright. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Pippen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But again, in the pennant area, regardless, he's fast enough to get up a good shot.
Time call here of the Thunder assigned to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Shoots from the baseline, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
You like the aggressiveness, pushing all the right buttons. He has this team rolling.
To the middle is Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. A 3-pointer is right on target. Felton's got himself on the board with 3 there. 3, Pippen, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
George with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one, good. 4 points now in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Felton taking his time here. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Here is Armstrong. And so it's Chicago. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder trailing by 7, and Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The forwards, George and Grant. Westbrook and Ferguson, their backcourt, and it's Adams at the 5 down low.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Floodlights checked in for Chicago. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. The shot's good from Jordan.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 8-point game. Ferguson kicks to George. Oklahoma City moving it around. Good on the shot.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
That's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
He is not scared of anybody. He knows he can play amongst the big boys, and he showed it.
Here's Westbrook. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Armstrong. And the shot goes down. Armstrong's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 and a bucket for Westbrook.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
He makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Pippen, the pass to Cook. Fires from 14, and it's good off the back rim and in. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 10. 1:29 left in the fourth. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told the guys it's time to turn it up a little and make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. And we'll see if we can take it.
Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Horace Grant. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. The second one, and that brings them within single digits.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Pass to Westbrook. No one near him. And that's off the glass and in. Westbrook's got 30 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Work to absolute perfection.
Here's Cartwright. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Robertson can't hit. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Westbrook can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see